Right now it is breeding season for stray animals, and unfortunately, as a result, shelters and rescues throughout the area are going to experience an unmanageable increase in animal intakes. It's also National Spay and Neuter Your Pet Month. So Dr. Christian Broadhurst with Clay Humane Society joins us now to talk about how important it is to spay and neuter. We have all seen it on Wheel of Fortune, Prices Right. You know, we have seen the PSAs, but I think now is really a good time to talk about the benefits.
Absolutely. This is a topic near and dear to my heart. Spaying and neutering is what we are based on here at Clay Humane, and it's extremely important. There are millions of animals every year across this country euthanized, not for disease, but for simple lack of homes and lack of space. So there are two ways to address this problem: euthanize excess animals, which nobody wants, or prevent excess animals from being born through spay and neuter, which is absolutely the way we want to go.
Yeah, and euthanasia is the ugly truth. I think that most people don't even think about it. They don't even think that it is still prevalent nowadays, but you're saying it absolutely does happen in unfortunate
It does,
circumstances.
especially in more rural counties. Luckily, here in North Florida, we have some very good shelter programs, some very good owners for spaying and neutering. But if you go up to rural Georgia or Alabama or anywhere across this country in lesser developed counties, there's mass euthanasia happening. And yeah, everyone says my dog is cute and he's going to have a cute litter of puppies. That's true. And those puppies are probably also going to get homes. But that's an entire litter of animals not getting adopted from a shelter in lieu of your dog. So it really is a one-for-one kind of situation we have here.
So sit back and think about the big picture here, Doc. Aside from the obvious benefits of spaying and neutering, it can actually give your pet a longer, healthier life.
Yes, it can. We certainly have many, many benefits to spaying and neutering. For males, there's much less risk of roaming, no risk of testicular cancer, better behavioral issues, not so much, leg lifting and roaming and all the unpleasantness that male dogs do. For female dogs, we see we see no uterine cancer because there's no uterus left, decrease in mammary cancer. A dog spayed before her first heat cycle has nearly zero chance of breast cancer. So very, very important to spay and neuter early.
All right, let's talk about one myth that a lot of people might think will be true. Is it healthier for female animals to have at least one litter in their lifetime than not at all?
It is not. On one, population does matter, like we discussed earlier. But two, like I was mentioning a second ago, before her first heat cycle, a dog has almost zero chance of developing breast cancer. After her first heat cycle, which includes having one litter of puppies, it's about 1 in 4 chance of developing breast cancer throughout her life. So it's a dramatic increase. And not all breast cancer is malignant, but it is all bad.
All right, Dr. Christian Broadhurst, thank you as always for coming on for our Ask the Vet segment. I know that you're doing a great job representing Clay Humane and making sure that we do have a manageable population here in Northeast Florida.
Thank you for having me on today.
All right, we will be right back.